Hi guys! Today I would like to share with you my method to draw animal portraits in a very quick way in my sketchbook using just black and white. Here I'm showing you some examples of works that I already did. As you can see, for this cat I use also some color pencils, but for this lion actually I didn't use anything more than just black and white. I really love this technique. I think it's very quick, very easy, and is also very useful to learn about shapes, light and shadows. So, if you like, grab a pencil and draw with me. As a material, we will need just a black sketchbook or black sheet, a white charcoal or white pencil, then a black color pencils or a black charcoal. I will also use my Mono Zero eraser for details, a kneadable eraser, a good sharpener for my pencils, and a white ink pen. So, first thing that I'm going to do is outline with my white pencil the big shapes of my portrait. In this case, I'm going to draw a dog. So I will focus on the forehead and on the nose, in particular as a big shape. I stay very light-handed, so it is easier to erase in case I make any mistakes. Then I start to focus on details on my dog, like the nose, the ear. And here I try to pay attention to proportions, especially where the ear is, what is the distance of the eyes from the forehead, how long the nose is. And you can help yourself also using the pencils as measurement instrument. Then I started to focus on the light and shadow that I see on my photo reference, and I start to draw fur. In particular, I pay attention to follow the direction of the fur and on the shape of the light that I see on fur. So I try to fool the shape that I see in my reference with white strokes to draw the fur of my animal. I'm also focusing on the eyes, and I already do the eye highlight because it immediately gives life to my drawing and help me as a guide to proceed in the process. As you can see, also I erase a lot and I use the eraser both to blend a little bit the fur and also to reshape a little bit the fur. Around the eyes, I follow the direction of the fur very carefully because the eye is going to be my focal point in the portrait. Then I started to paint also highlight on the ear. And also in this case, I pay a lot of attention about the shape of the highlight and to following the direction of the fur. I'm also layering down the white more in the area that are lighter. I'm keep doing that and I'm layering down the white in the lightest area. I'm focusing a lot to follow the fur direction, as I said, to see how light hit different kind of surface like fur or the nose. They have different texture, so they will have also different kind of highlight. Then I put highlight also on the neck. I put a very sharp highlight on the nose and also on the collar. Then, very carefully, I start to draw whiskers. And as you can see with my hand, I trace the path before to go on the paper. In this way, I'm sure that the direction of the whiskers is correct. Although with my eraser I have also to fix some little problem in the line that I traced. Then I took the black. I paint the darkest color. Especially what I see in my photo reference is that the eye is darker than the other part, and also the nose. And also I'm going to darken the color. And now the final details with my white ink. I do the highlight details. And I drew the highlight details in the eye, on the pupil, on the nose, and also on the collar. And also with black I refine it, because it needs to be very sharp, especially in the eyes. As I said, put a lot of focus on the eye because it's our focal point. And that's it, guys. This was the very easy and quick tutorial to do a dog portrait. As you saw, it's very easy to obtain a good result, and this is a good idea for the sketchbook, especially when you don't have a lot of time. It's a very useful method, in my opinion, to learn to focus on shapes, highlight and shadows without caring so much about other kind of details that you have to focus on, especially when you do kind of coloring portraits. So it's a good way to learn how to draw animals' feature. Please let me know if this video was interesting and if you like this tutorial, because we can make a series with different animals if you like. And if you try this tutorial, tag me on Instagram because I'm very curious and I want to see your result. So thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to don't miss any other content. See you next time. Moi moi!